The uncle of the suspected Boston Marathon bombers spoke to reporters earlier today, urging the younger one to surrender. He admits he hasn't seen his nephew in years, but he says he recognized their pictures and said that they brought shame to the family.
I say what I think what's behind it, being losers, not being able to settle themselves, and thereby just hating everyone who did.
What do you say to Johar right now?
I say, Johar, if you're alive, turn yourself in and ask for forgiveness from the victims, from the injured, and from those who left. Ask forgiveness from these people. We're not requiring forgiveness in this family. He put a shame on the our family, Tsarnaev's family. He put a shame on the entire Chechen ethnicity. Because everyone now they play with word Chechen. So they put that shame on the entire ethnicity. So that's what I would say. Turn yourself in.
You just heard from the suspect's family earlier today. They voiced concerns about perceptions of their religion, Muslim, being connected to these acts. And joining me live to share some insight into this is Sharif Sahibzada, the director of the Islamic Center of West Michigan. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Very emotional. The family is concerned about the shame being brought on their ethnicity. How do you feel about situations that happen within the news that tying it to the Muslim religion? What are your thoughts on that?
Well, it is a very shocking situation whenever something happens and automatically it goes in the minds of the people that they are connected with the Muslims or Islam. But our approach is this one, that anyone who does this sort of crime, that's a crime against the humanity, it's a heinous crime, whoever it is, whatever the faith is, so that person has to be dealt with according to the law.
So the family, of course, their concern is that they're attributing this to the religion and they want it attributed to the actions. That's what you're saying.
Yeah. Also, it's the state of the mind, how they have been brought up, what are their connections, and who is behind these two people. But whatever it is, what have they done it is a crime against the humanity, and it cannot be condoned and it cannot be forgiven. It's a great crime.
Have you seen any negative repercussions from this crime or others?
Well, whenever this sort of situation is this one, we are under the pressure, even when there was a 9/11, so there was a pressure as well. And still today, this situation is this one, that as far as I'm concerned, I get in touch with different people. So people have contacted me and they have shown their resentment as well.
Really? It's a matter of really educating, isn't it?
Educating. Because everybody has to be educated, because I heard and read in the paper that in Boston even, there was one Bengali person who was beaten because of this thing happened. And in 9/11, there was another non-Muslim, he was in Massachusetts, he was killed as well because he had a beard and turban. So we have to educate ourselves, and we have to know what is the motives and the purpose and the faith what requires. Faith clearly says anyone who does crime, he has to be killed, he has to be hanged, and he has to be negated from the earth because he is a mischievous person.
Okay. Sharif Sahibzada, thank you so much, Director of the Center of West Michigan on Burton, the Islamic Center of West Michigan on Burton. Thank you for joining us
Thank
tonight.
you very much.